Hello everyone, welcome back to Piedra Designs. This week I've just got a piece of what was marked as figured western maple. Measures about 6 inches square by not quite 3 inches wide. Uh, just gonna turn up a simple little bowl out of this thing here and see just how much figure we can reveal. Okay, I think we're ready for some sanding now. So we're sanded up through 320 now. We've got the bottom side. Gonna clean off the dust a little bit with some denatured alcohol. Then I'm gonna give it probably 2 coats of sanding sealer. This is just a shellac based sanding sealer. It's regular shellac, store-bought shellac, cut down about 50% with the denatured alcohol. There's our first coat. I'll give that 15-20 minutes to dry and do another coat, and we'll come back when we're ready for the Axe abrasive paste. Okay, so I think we're going to call that good. That is a beautiful piece of maple. Not quite as much figure as I was hoping for, but it's still a beautiful piece. We'll get it turned around and mounted in the chuck and start some hollowing. Well, that's what happens when you leave such a narrow base using a mortise. There just isn't any strength left there, and I was probably taking a little bit too aggressive of cuts, and that gave way. Luckily, we still have our hole for the woodworm screw. We can see if we can get this thing remounted, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a tenon on this. Okay, I think we're ready to resand that now and get it finished up. I won't make you guys watch all of that. We'll come back once I get this outside finished up again and got it turned around and we're ready to start back on the hollowing. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we got all that outside refinished and let's go for round 2 on the hollowing. Okay, I think we're gonna call that good. We're down to our depth. So next step is sanding and finishing. The inside of that, you guys have already seen that on this project, so we'll just bring you back when we're ready to turn it back around and get that tenon off of there. Okay, we got the inside of that finished up now. Let's go ahead and see about getting this tenon off of here. Okay, so I'll get the bottom of that sanded up and signed, and we'll come back and talk about this thing. Okay, we got it done. Here's our, what was marked as a figured Western maple blank. We started out with 6x6 by almost 3, and we ended up at about 5 5/8 by about 2 1/8. Part of that came from the bowl jumping off the lathe the first time with the recess on the bottom. One of the other factors in that I think I over tightened it when I was tightening it up into the truck, and I heard a crack in there, and you're only supposed to tighten until just before you hear it crack. And I went a little too far, so that coupled with being a little too aggressive on the cuts, I think is what caused this to jump off the lathe. I don't know how well the camera's picking that figure up. It's not quite as figured as I was hoping for, but we did get a little bit in there or out of there. Anyways, that's the video for this week. If you liked it, be sure and give it a thumbs up. Share it on all your social media. Leave me a comment. I try to respond to everything. From Piedra Designs, thanks for watching.